Hello! I'm jury-rigged and I just realized that I pressed a key in order to start recording. So, this is Mass Effect, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a little while just because I know a new one is coming out, and with some exception, not the standard exception, but some exception, I enjoyed the first 3 games. I haven't played on PC, so this is definitely going to be well, I played the demo for 2, I think. But this is definitely going to be a new thing for me, at least as far as what I'm familiar with, because the controls are going to be different. And if at some point I can work out using a controller, I probably will, because I have my Xbox controller that I can use, which is what I am familiar with from playing it on Xbox 360. For now, this is going to be a setup video, I think, and yeah. I'm just going to go ahead
to Alliance
and start a new
military
career.
Database. Classified information requested.
Now, I will say...
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I will say, for simplicity's sake, I am playing on casual, which is not how I normally play. But I want to push through this game, and I don't want to have to grind on the combat stuff or anything like that. I want to finish this game by the time I want to finish all 3 by the time Andromeda comes out. And in order to do so, I'm just going to make it a little bit easier experience. It's not like it's a new thing for me. It's not like I haven't done it before.
Please log in to access your profile reconstruction.
So I'm just going to push this through. Wait, no, I don't want to do that.
Please log in to access your profile.
Why does it say story box? What is... No.
Please
Wait.
log in to access profile reconstruction complete.
No.
Please log in to access your profile.
So maybe I have to do this.
Please log in to access
I still want to do John Shepard. I still want to do the same stuff there. But I do want to customize the background. Basically, I'm going to be playing, at least to the best of my memory, and to my playstyle,
Warning, data
the same
detected.
character that I played on Xbox.
Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
So I've got 3 options here. I've got Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. We've got Colonist. You were born and raised on Minduar, I think. A small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, your slavers raided Minduar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, which is the canon background. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped with a life of petty crime and underworld gains by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Now, interestingly enough, this is basically the background that of a character that I had before Mass Effect even came out. Was, you know, very similar, or maybe it was shortly after there, but I didn't play Earthborn. I played Spacer. I like that idea. I'm not a huge military fan myself, all told, but at the same time, I like the whole Spacer background idea.
Confirm psychological profile.
And then we have psychological profiles. There is the Sole Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone, are left to tale the tale. We have the War Hero. Early in your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Then we have Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. And Well, that's not the worst idea. I kind of like the war hero idea. So I went with war hero.
Confirm military
And then
specialization.
there's 6 different classes. And you've got the soldier, which is pure combat. You've got the engineer, which is pure tech. You got the adept, which is pure biotics. Combat and tech. You got the sentinel, which is biotics and tech. And you've got the vanguard, which is combat biotics. And for simple reasons, you've got vanguard has pistol shotguns. Actually, let's start from the top. Soldier has everything. Medium armor, heavy armor, all weapon types. Engineer has pistols and shotguns, I believe. No, just pistols. Wow. Adept has light armor and pistols. Engineer had light armor. Engineers are light armor and pistols. Adept are light armor and pistols. Infiltrator are medium armors, pistols, and sniper rifles. Sentinels are light armor and no weapons, I guess. Maybe they get pistols? Maybe? I would assume. I don't know. And then you got Vanguard, which is pistols, shotguns, and medium armor. And I liked Infiltrator. Infiltrator has pistols, which are a good basic weapon, especially in this game. Sniper rifles, which, come on, you want some long range. And some tech ability. Fantastic. Let's go.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm just going to confirm appearance. Like I said, I want to go with stock
Profile
Shepard. I'm okay with that.
complete.
So whereas I believe the original John Shepard was a Earthborn sole survivor, mine is a spacer war hero infiltrator. So, yeah. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
And again, combat difficulty is casual, not because I think it'll be difficult. I'd play on hard if it was just a matter of, or veteran, if it was just a matter of providing a challenge. I want to get through the game. And the story is more there than the combat in a lot of these games. So, I'm not worried about combat too much. Auto level up is off. Excuse me, wow. I definitely want to do the leveling myself. Target assist I've made high, at least for now, simply because, again, I'm used to the controller controls, and I'm not sure how that'll play for me. Squad power usage is active, which I believe means they will use powers even if I'm not telling them to. Subtitles are on because, again, this is Let's Play, and hey, I'm trying to get through the story, so we want to make sure the subtitles are available. And autosave is on because reasons. Oh, we're starting right into it, okay.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startlingly new technologies and enabled travel to furthest stars. The basis of this incredible knowledge was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it... I actually got through that before beta. Mass Effect. Usually I can't even read that before it finishes, and I know I blurred over some of the words.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
Got some tearing here, that's a little
All
surprising.
stations secure for transit.
I'll try to switch the VSync setting when I get a chance.
screen. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, now I will say one thing, just to begin with, is actually I was going to head into settings, graphics, wait for VSync, yes, apply. Maybe that'll take care of some of the tearing. And then back out. You will see as I play that I very often immediately select basically the Paragon option. Yes, I get that. The reason for this is because I tend to be a pretty decent guy overall, and that's actually how I play. When I started playing Mass Effect, I didn't even know that was the case. You know, it's just, turns out that's what it is. So, Paragon option, that's what happens. Paragon playthrough. I am going to go ahead and talk to Caden and Joker, just to get some things out of the way. It's not like the game doesn't wait for me quite patiently. That's not the right button.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I might not, but I don't care.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to talk to them. Can I put away my gun? There we go. Q.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here.
Well, he's the captain.
Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
Don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Now, I will say there's one thing to be said about these games, and there's a couple things to be said about the games. At the time, these were beautiful, and with, I'm assuming, either just new rendering stuff and all that, this still looks really good. Let's actually get up here and get this galaxy map. I don't think I can open it, but no, I can't open it. I think I can scan it, though. I think I can get a codex for it. I thought I could get a codex for it. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Maybe I'm thinking of 2, not this one.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
I could have investigated and I didn't there. Damn.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir.
I'm
not going to screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
I'm tempted to say that's dangerous. There is one thing that I don't like, and that is while the game is really good at delivering information to you in a good, not quite expositional factor or an expositional way, there's a lot of things that it's basically assuming you don't know about, which Shepard should know about because he's an adult male. Not that it's about being the male part, I guess, but he's an adult. He grew up with this information. There's a lot of things that just don't make sense for you to be asking. He would know there are no human Spectres. Spectres really aren't that secretive as they're making them out to be. And, you know, it really is as simple as they operate above the law. There's really not much more to know about that. So I'm just going to investigate more. It is dangerous. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay, so that's pretty much all I can check for there.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yep, I'm going to talk to you a lot, but the captain's waiting for me. So, you know, busy. Sorry. Couldn't resist that one.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
I don't need to know where Captain Anderson is. He has an office. I'm sure he's in it.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
See, again, something he should know about.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
I'm not an isolationist, so I'm not going to quite take that angle. I'll agree. I will also say at this point, it has been a long time since I played Mass Effect 1 and 2 and even 3, so...
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus system.
Now, this is one of those things that he should know.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection.
Okay.
If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
And I think that's it. So, okay.
Just give the word,
Let's
Captain.
go.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
I think normally it doesn't flicker that much.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Okay.
Engaging stealth systems.
It's not actual stealth, it'll explain later.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
And now we're on Eden Prime at the same point. Yay! So, let's see what I can do here. Squad can do stuff. I've got points. I have points to spend. Okay. Now I will say one thing that I know already. I'm going to say two things actually. First off, I know that I'm going to need Let's see. Increases the gel recovered. Lets you use the descriptions check on secure objects. Grant sabotage, which shuts down enemy weapons. Or electronics, which increases the strength of your shields. Increases the amount of hull when you repair a vehicle. And let's use electronics to repair or bypass objects. Both of these are valuable. Like, right out of the gate. I'm gonna go... I can... No, and I can't just get two. I don't... maybe I can. Yeah, I can just get one of each. I'm gonna go with both of those right out of the gates. Right out of the gate. And Caden also has two. I don't think his decryption matters. I could be wrong on that, but his throw is going to be useful, and probably barrier as well. And Jenkins, well, let's see. Let's go with assault training and combat armor. So I still have 1 point, but those remain. There's no worry about getting those stuck. Journal and Codex I'm not too worried about. Squad is still lit up because I still have a point. Equipment, I don't have any equipment, so I can't really do much of anything with this yet. I will say that I'm not a huge fan of the way Mass Effect 1 handles weapons, because you basically have a ranking system, and as you go through the game, you get higher level, you get higher rank stuff, which doesn't really work, all told. But, for now, yeah, let's get going.
This place got hit hard, man. Hostiles everywhere. Good God.
Enemy contact! Damn! Area secure.
And I know... Can I? Nope, that's just... Oh, right, because you can use every weapon here. So now I have armor plating 1 and shock absorbers. You can carry a lot, for 1. And for 2... Wow, can I zoom out any? Because this is actually almost hurting my head. It's not quite, but it's close. The tearing is still there, even though I turned on VSync. Unfortunately, I think that's just going to be a thing. And, hey, look! Burn bodies. That is awesome. Oh, okay, here we go. So I have aim assist on high.
I think we're good, Commander.
Aim assist is not helping. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there when I went to run. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that didn't take long.
Shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yep, so, he's dead. Maybe we should give him better shields.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
So now I actually can do things with equipment. And what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Equipped on doing. So I do have a recoil damper. I don't want that on my Lancer, though. How do I switch to pistol? Okay, pistol, and then I've got armor. Okay. So I do have shock absorbers, which... Let's see, protection against concussive force, lift and throw, etc. Or armor plating, which is damage protection. I'm going to take armor plating. And then I've got my pistol, which can take 2 upgrades. One, I believe, has to be ammo. But I do have a recoil damper that I can put on my pistol. That'll be nice. And Caden, did I not pick up 2 things? Maybe I picked up something else. No, I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Okay, spacebar so I can switch weapons. That's not the right weapon. That's not the right weapon. There we go. And early on, the sniper rifle is the worst possible thing you could ever consider shooting. But it works. Okay, so it says hold spacebar. Oh, that's Caden's weapon. Oh, mine are down here. That makes sense now. I kind of like the Xbox version where you can just switch weapons manually if you need to, relatively quickly.
All targets down.
You can't jump. Where are we at? Okay. Got a little bit further I can go. Oh, hey, look, this is what I was expecting. That's pleasant.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
By the way, I kind of find it insulting that her armor is pink. I mean, pink and white, but still pink.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
For some reason I thought it was 300.
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Maybe
they were
they were
supposed to be a
created
source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Ooh, and I get a new assault rifle. Oh, it took me straight there. Awesome. Okay, so I have more experience. And I would like to go ahead and upgrade my electronics and encryption. There are some early locks that you encounter that you need high electronics or decryption in order to break through. So, yeah, kind of important to get that up first. And I am an infiltrator, which is very fortunate for me. I hadn't intended that when I was originally playing. But I do actually remember starting over so that I could get my electronics skill or decryption skill, one of the two, up high enough so that I could open the first lock that I found, basically. Because once you leave that area, you never come back, and I didn't want to leave anything behind. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep those points stacked up where they are. And Caden has some more points. I'm going to put more in Throw. Throw is a good ability, at least later on, into later games, that is. But if nothing else for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it available. And go ahead and give him another point in Barrier. And Ashley, now with my squad, it does actually have the same setup as Jenkins did. She definitely will get Overkill with Assault Rifle skill. And I'll go ahead and give her... So give her shield boost, and... I'll go ahead and give her one level of that. So he's up, and I just have those extra points that I'm keeping off to the side for that. Next, I'm going to put in some equipment. I now have a higher level assault rifle, but I don't really need an assault rifle myself. I don't use an assault rifle. I use a pistol. Caden equally uses a pistol. She can definitely use an improved assault rifle. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that over. And I'm going to double check that I don't have any mods for it. So, okay. For now, I am just about at that point. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick pause here, and the next video will be right afterward. I'm not sure how many of these is going to take to get through an episode. I know when I played originally on the Xbox, I played through twice and ended up with multiple... I mean, I ended up with like 80, 90-hour playthroughs. So if it's 40-hour playthrough for each one, that's going to be difficult. But for now, if you have any comments on the gameplay, or my own performance, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please like, and have a good day.